So I saw the job advertised when I was at university, so studying psychology. I think it was a lot more relaxed than I was expecting. I've never worked in a sort of professional mental health setting before, so I didn't know what to expect really, but I was surprised by how relaxed the staff were and how friendly everybody is. You know, we've got a really good group of tenants in the building. They're all really friendly, and so I was pleasantly surprised by how nice it felt and how, you know, calm it felt in the building.
Praxis have been really good in supporting my progression. I started as an agency worker. Within a few months I became a team leader. Praxis then supported me to complete my QCF5, which enabled me then to go on to management. There are many things that I like about my job. Supporting people, supporting staff, supporting people to achieve their goals. The environment. Praxis Care as an organisation is, you know, working somewhere for 11 years, you don't do that if you're not happy. Praxis Care are a good organisation, they're a good charity. So yeah, every day is different. It's multifaceted, and just seeing people progress and move on.
I've worked for Praxis since August 2006. What brought me to Praxis was the friendly atmosphere, and I think the organisation as a whole were very warm and welcoming. A good care worker is somebody who is willing to listen to the individual or person that lives here in terms of what they want and what their needs are. And I think there's a lot of misconceptions around mental health which are kind of quashed when you work for Praxis Care. So sometimes a person does have the information they get off the media, which is quite stigmatic and not real in terms of the reality of what you're doing with the people you work with. So I'd say there's definitely a lot of good work done by Praxis Care, and there's a lot of benefits in an individual coming here, especially if you've got no background on mental health. I mean, I did knitting and crocheting one time with a tenant who took me to a group, which I think if I was left to my own terms, I could never imagine doing that. So that was interesting, and he got right into it and he was able to pick it up straight away. But my knitting skills weren't too good, so the lady passed me the crochet, which was one needle instead of two, and said that should be a bit more easier for you to use. And yeah, and sometimes just going to places like art galleries or museums that you might not usually go to that another person's interested in, or running group, where I used to enjoy running at a younger age but not as much now, but if a person wanted to join a running group, then getting involved in that. So I think sometimes there's activities that you don't usually get involved in. Cooking's another thing that I love doing with the people that live here.
Staff are all good. They know what the people there are going through, and they're all quite experienced. Like, they all got their own life experiences that they can draw from. To make sure that I'm taking all my medications at the right time, making sure I'm getting into a routine. So when I leave Plasden, I'll be ready for going to work or manage my own tenancy.
My advice to someone applying for Praxis Care like myself, no previous experience, I'd say go for it. I think everyone here has been so friendly and welcoming, and training's been really thorough, so I would 100% back them to say go for it.